Hey everybody, Energy to you guys. So I was just watching Joy's stream, and everything does happen for a reason. I know it's something we've all probably heard many times, and it does have a cliche, ring to it. But it's the truth. I mean, that's what I believe. And just beyond that, concerning Yoki, it's just a very sad situation. But when I look at Yoki in the pictures that Joy shares, I really don't think Yoki would want you, miserable. I see a very protective spirit in her. I see a lot of love and care. I think she'd want you to be happy with whatever you're doing and whomever you're with. I still really only feel like I've been in one relationship. I made that video in a few weeks now about how I guess I've been in 2 relationships, but that's just what my buddy told me, and I was like, okay. But to be honest, I never really got to know her. We never talked. It was really kind of strange. It was just, there was kind of we were both lonely, but it was a lot of just sex. So I still have not, other than the girl in Awatuki here, back when I was 19 years old and she was 17, for 6 months, and we were working at the same place. We had talks. I mean, I still wasn't as open. I hid. I was taking pills at that time. I was not forthcoming with that. And there was just a lot that I didn't share with her. But even with her, there were times when I felt, the most, being a soldier for good, for the Most Highs, for righteousness, for creation, whatever have you, higher power. It's so thick in my blood. It vibes so real in my heart that I don't. Sometimes I have serious concerns about getting in a relationship with anybody. Not because I don't think that they're enough. I think Joy's more than enough. I think she's she's great. I think any man would be very fortunate to be with her. And, I had to do the work myself, but, she helped me get to where I'm at now, and helped me deal with a lot of just inner bullshit things that I needed to get out, But, I do have this feeling like, there is a battle coming, and I know myself, but I don't know. Maybe that's just past shit that, maybe this time around will be different. I do like to jump in to the battle, as soon as I see something going on. So that just makes it very likely for me to be killed. And even as a child, playing, when as kids, I would play, me and my friends would play, war and soldier and all these fantastic things, and I'd always be the one, want to be the one that got killed first, or sacrificed himself, or even when we played laser tag and shit, like everybody'd be hiding and just like being real patient about it, and I just fucking want to just run around and just try to interact as much as I could. So I do, and being a father, and a soldier at the same time, it just it worries me. I don't want to leave people, alone and behind. But now that I'm out here in the middle of this, it's a drainage ditch, essentially. I feel like, I don't know. I feel better about things. And again, the whole idea, the project, and all that, the way the blueprint I have in my mind is a defensive strategy. It is not an attacking one. It is literally building a new infrastructure for humanity to live a completely different way. It all needs to change. And being on the streets is, I know I haven't talked about it too much, but it's only just continued to further enhance the reasons why this really, to me, is the only solution. If we're to get out of this fucking cesspool that we've created for ourselves. And in doing so, we just do us. We do you. We take care of what we need to take care of. And again, all those actions of us taking care of everything in ourselves, that all has a reverberational effect for the whole environment and area that we're around. And then as we continue to grow hemp and work with hemp and get our own powers up, our own authenticity back, or in a greater level, you could say, more authentic level, getting away from this fake shit, getting away from this toxic shit, all of that, in my mind creates, a type of field of energy, of patterns, of information that will be surrounding us in the area all the time. And that's a defensive strategy, and then, with martial arts, prayer, meditation, rituals, good rituals, all of these things are powerful. There's power in them. These are things that we are not told about, in schools, and I think they do that on purpose to keep us away from who we really are and what we're really capable of, what life is really about, spirituality, whatever you want to call it. So, I'm feeling now, that I think that, especially if I had, like even buddies of mine have talked about how they've seen me or remember me, having to come and rescue me and shit. But, I think a lot of that could be past life stuff, man. And I don't think things just repeat themselves completely the same. Everything's always changing. So to, give myself some type of like, kind of like death wish, or, feel like there's this ultimate doom that I can't escape and I have to do this thing and there's no other way, I think I'm putting myself in that box. And it's not good to be in a box, man. Things are always evolving and changing. I don't think anybody can predict the future, because again, one little change in your life can have huge ripple effects. So, it's been a long time, but the encounters with joy and being on the streets and just getting away from my parents' house has, made me want, it has, made me want to be a husband, or, take care of, be there for a woman, share a life with somebody on that type of a level. I've had a lot of, guy friends throughout my life, but really still only one girlfriend, and that was, like 15 years ago. And, on YouTube, social media, and in real life, I still have not found anybody else whom I feel has, the same type of potential for possibly working out as I do with joy. So I just, if I'm able to get a vehicle, I would love to, I'd love to have, my mom did say that she would drive Little Bear down once I got my shit together, and I would love to drive over, head east with Little Bear and, see what happens. It is a Prius that we would be, that they're offering to sell. It's questioning, which, there's things I don't like about it, but there's some good things about it too. And it does have a very spacious back, so, you could sleep in the back of it and shit, so. But anyway, I think I'm gonna I feel like making more videos today. I do have an interview I gotta kind of start. I'm gonna clean up and do a little bit of laundry out here, and I want to connect more online, and with joy. That's just how I feel. It is what it is. So I love you guys. Take care.